Yeah, kid. What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, great fire.
When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popimism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the back line in the air, throwing signals. When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popimism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the back lines in the air, throwing signals.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building? Trying to break the house. What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. I am your host. Popovus. Yeah, kid. That feeling. Happy Sunday fun day. Obviously, it's a lot of action already kicked in. NBA, my Knicks is in action. They're going to win. A lot of NFL and all that type of stuff going on. But before we get involved with that, we'll first do a recap, as we always do around this time. Yesterday, we did bad. Second losing day. The last one I can remember off top was November 16th, and then we had a long run, and then we had one like 2 days ago, and then we had one yesterday. Let me look and see when the last time I had the losing day. Oh, it was on since November 16th to December 3rd. The last losing day was November 16th. Then we had a run. And then on December 3rd, we lost 4 out of 5. We lost 4 out of 9 games. We lost 5. We won 4. Then we went 3-2, 8-4. And then yesterday, we went 2-7. And we dropped the play of the day. So that was heartbreaking. And let's do a quick recap, as I said. The 2 games we won, we gave out 3 locks. We gave out Atlanta, that was a hit. Gave out Cleveland, they lost outright to the Golden State Warriors. I think they threw the game, but that's just me. And the Houston Rockets, who lost outright to the fucking Dallas Mavericks. And Anthony Davis dropped 29 on their head. But I overlooked that Sengun didn't play. And I know sometimes when I be like, oh, when a such and such player didn't play, yeah, kid. When a such and such player didn't play, I'd be like, take the team. But Sengun is a big, big piece. So those was my 3 locks. So we went 1-2. But we did bad yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My bad. We went 2-5 yesterday. That's why this record is wrong. At least this part is wrong. I'm gonna fix that real quick. JaY went 2-5 yesterday too. Anyways, so our overall record now is 87 and 187, 159. JaY record is 168, 178. On the play of the day, he 22-23. He did his play of the day yesterday, which was Atlanta. And I had Atlanta as a lot, but not as the play of the day. Overall, we still got a winning record. We're going to try to keep that rolling. It's 6. The first game, rather, is my New York Knicks. Real briefly, the Knicks is winning right now. I'm going to check the score for y'all. We had the New York Knicks. You could believe it or not believe it. One of the reasons I like the Knicks, 2 strong reasons, and then we'll get out of here. The score is 104-92. Orlando beat the Knicks twice. You know what I mean? He beat us at home, beat us at your house. And then Karl Anthony Towns is not going to play. That's the second reason. The third reason, it's an early game. Both of these teams will play in the in-season tournament cup and the knockout round on Tuesday. Knicks will be at Toronto, and Miami will be at Orlando. So, you know, I liked the Knicks. I didn't bet on the game, so I ain't going to lie to y'all. All right, with that being said, let's get to the games that didn't start yet. Next up on the NBA schedule, we got the Boston Celtics out on the road at Toronto. Boston giving 3.5. Toronto, as I just stated, will be playing the Knicks. They are on a 2-game losing streak at home. Lost to the Hornets, lost to the Lakers. Last time they won was on Tuesday, and they beat the Blazers. Boston, on the other hand, is on a heater right now. Beat the Lakers, beat the Wizards, beat the Knicks, beat the Cleveland. So they're on a 4-game win streak. I think they make it 5. I think they make it 5. I like Boston. I know everybody on them, 76%. Money line 79% minus that 163. But I like Boston. Will I be surprised if Toronto come out and try to put a strong effort before that in-season game to try to fine-tune some things and, just get back in the win column? Yes, I think they will, but not that this is a playoff game, but Boston is not in the in-season tournament. They have no pressure. It's a regular game to them, and I believe they're going to be off. Yeah, the next time Boston gonna play is on Thursday, so they gonna come in here balls to the wall, Paul Zellini, you know what I mean, and do what they got to do, and give no shits about minutes and how they play, and I think they're gonna get the win. And lastly, when you go back and you look at the last couple of games that these two teams played, Boston has dominated. And I know they had a different team, but I like the way Boston is playing right now, so I'm gonna take Boston. Next game up. We got the Portland Trail Blazers out on the road. Is that 23? Yeah. Boston. We got the Portland Trail Blazers out on the road at Memphis. Memphis giving 1.5. Memphis been playing really good. Ja Morant might play tonight. They are on a 1-game win streak. They beat the Clippers, lost to the Spurs. That's the Grizzlies that I'm talking about. But prior to that, beat the Kings, trash. Beat the Clippers, trash. Beat the Pelicans, trash. Lost to Denver by 10, not that bad. Beat the Mavericks, we still don't really know what they are because they did have a lot of injuries. But at this point, they was trash. Beat the Kings, trash. So basically, not really no world beaters. The other side is Portland. Lost to the Pistons. At the Pistons, took them to overtime, right? No, that wasn't the overtime game. Was it the overtime game? Because it don't say here. Yeah, it did go to... No, it doesn't say it went to overtime. All right, but anyway, they lost to the Pistons. Lost to Cleveland. At Cleveland, they a little better than on the road. Lost to Toronto. Toronto was playing type good. That was on the road. Lost to the Thunder, lost to the Spurs, beat the Bucks, and lost to the Thunder. So basically, I said all that to say, I see this as an even game. One team is home, one team is on the road. I like Portland with the 1.5. I think they can hang and compete with the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies is only 1 game better than them. Grizzlies is 10-13. Portland is 9-14. So I'm saying, next game up, got the Denver Nuggets out on the road at Charlotte Hornets, and Denver is giving 10.5. No LaMelo Ball. I know I be coming on here, I be playing, but I don't. You know what I mean? I won't say what I be saying, offline. I ain't gonna get crazy on my NBA show. But LaMelo Ball is always hurt. He is the leader of the team. He is the Kareem Akbar of the CNB, and they go as he go. They got a lot of other young talent. They got Brandon Miller. They got the rookie who they brought in. I always say his name messed up, but what's his name? Chalk Brella or Chalk Brenner, however you say his name. They still got Mal Bridges, and they got KJ Simmons. But I think Denver's the better team. They got the Joker, they got Murray, they got Johnson. They got Tim Hardaway coming off the bench. They are still missing Aaron Gordon and Chris Brown, but Charlotte is missing Saxton. They missing Trey Mann. They miss Pat McCullum been out. They missing Josh Green, all of the bench players and the players that come in with energy. 10.5 is a lot on the road, but I feel more comfortable laying the 10.5 on the road with Denver than at home, because at home they just been losing. It's like they did a whole fucking 380. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna win our road games and we'll lose our home games. Gotcha. Because you still thinking last year shit. Anyway, I like the Denver Nuggets. I think they win. I think they cover. Next game up, we got the Lakers out on the road at the Philadelphia 76ers. Lakers giving 3.5. Yesterday it was 4.5. LeBron might not play. He's still, double dutching with the sciatic nerve and the back shit. Luka, on the other hand, had some days off. I don't know how his rest been because his wife, gave birth to their daughter. So, maybe he was up late nights, up or whatever, but he's back. I like the Lakers. Lakers are another team who is in the in-season tournament. They're in the top, the final eight. They play the Spurs at home at LA. And I think this is going to be a fine-tuning game for the Lakers. Philly been playing good, but I do agree with you on this one, Jay. Philly ain't really been playing nobody. You know what I mean? Not like the Lakers anyway. Playing the Bucks, the Warriors, the Wizards, lost to the Hawks, beat the Nets, lost to the Magic, got throttled by the Magic, lost to Miami, beat the Bucks, lost to the Raptors. You see the thing, like Philly, they keeping their head above water, not making the way when you can, like a temporary layoff. They 13-9, but they last 4 wins ain't really been against nobody. Lakers, on the other hand, they lost to the Celtics because they took that game off. Beat the Raptors, lost to the Suns. That was a bad loss. Beat the Pelicans, beat them. Late last couple of games, they didn't really beat nobody either. But I like the Lakers to win, and I like the Lakers to cover. I think this will be a fine tune for the Lakers. Last game of the night, we got the OK City Thunder out on the road at Utah. OKC giving 9.5. And I like OKC to come in here, win, and put foot to ass, kick the doors in, and wave in the 4-4. Like Utah's good, but they're not that good, folks. They're not a good team. They'll probably be a subpar 500 team when it's all said and done. Last time these two teams played, OKC spotted them 14, 15, 18 points in the first quarter, going into the second quarter, and they still lost by 32, 33 points. They got the skin whipped up off their ass, put the skin back on, then whip the skin back off their ass. Do you hear me? We had OKC in that game. No Lou Dort, no SA, no Hollistein. He been out. A few players is going to be out, but you know who's going to be there? Home check. J-Dub, he's back trying to get his rhythm. I think the players that they're going to put on the court, the Carson Wallace, home check, the A.J. Mitchells, they got enough players to compete with Utah and cover the spread at home. So I'm going with OKC in that one. Let's get to the theme music real quick. Let's get to the theme music.
Winner, chicken dinner, money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one, pop 'em his coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad line in the air, throwing signals. Winner, chicken dinner, money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one, pop 'em his coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad lines in the air, throwing signals.
All right, my bad. I forgot one game before we get to the locks. My bad. Chicago Bulls out. Chicago Bulls at home, playing the Golden State Warriors. Warriors -1.5. I like Chicago to bounce back. I know they've been losing. I took them a few times on this losing streak. No Steph. No Draymond Green. I don't believe. Jimmy Butler is he's in the green. He might play. Chicago. They got Jacoby White, Decimal, couple of players coming back. I like Chicago at home. They should win the game. That's all they got to do is win the game. They are on an extended losing streak of how many games Chicago has lost? I know it's like catching a falling knife. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game losing streak. I think they could bounce back and beat the Golden State Warriors. I'm rolling with Chicago. Now, here go the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks that get you and me, the winner, chicken dinners. We going with Boston. We going with Denver. We going with Portland, And the play of the day is the LA Lakers. I think they come in, show Philly, what it's like to play a one of the upper echelons team, especially if LeBron play. But even if he don't play, I even like the Lakers more because that means that's more room for Luka and AR and them to operate. I like the Lakers. Y'all let me know who y'all like. Let me know who you're taking. Let me know who you think I'm bugging out. You know what I mean? But y'all know who it is. This your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. NBA, picking with Pop. Of course, we are live, we rolling, we are unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid. Let's win some money today.